What up? What up? Welcome to another episode of Untouchable City. And I'm out here trying to do something I didn't want to do, but I got to do it. I got to go buy some new furniture for my house. And out here on this wintry day in Detroit. Put my yays on for y'all. There we go. That's much better. And I was out shopping, man. You know, shopping for furniture. And I was watching this one couple, and I normally don't get into the people business. You know, I'm pretty much low key majority of the time. And this is for black men and white men, because I don't think really Chinese men and a lot of Arabic men, they don't really have this problem with their wives or significant others. But I need black and white men to turn the volume up, because we gotta talk. And we out shopping. I'm out shopping for furniture. And this woman, she was just going off on her husband, just disrespecting him in the middle of the store. Just, you don't know nothing, and you ain't got no money, and you ain't did nothing, and you ain't got nothing, and I don't need your help. I don't even know why you. And he just sitting there taking it, bro. He just sitting there taking it. And the lady who's helping me is Arabic. So I live in Detroit. And I'm out here in Dearborn. If you don't know nothing about Dearborn, then, you know, it's a high Middle Eastern community. And they got their shit together out here in Dearborn, Michigan. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's nice as hell. Dearborn is nice as hell out here, man. They got their stuff together. It's nothing like Detroit. It's clean. It's put together. I'm looking at the communities working together. It's snow outside. They outside working together, bringing each other food. And as a black man, I'm gonna be completely honest. I was jealous. And I'm digressing. I was jealous, man, because their communities is actually working together and helping each other early in the morning. Now, on my block, you know, I'm kind of a leader on my block. You know, I do everybody's snow, I do everybody's grass. But on my block, we got a good community. But when I went down every block, the people was helping each other do something, moving together, building together, doing things together, supporting each other. Kids left their bike outside, you know, and I wasn't jealous in a standpoint of hatred. I was in a jealous standpoint of, damn, Detroit, why we can't be like this? Why we can't be like this? But I'm digressing. But the lady was going off on her husband in the middle of the store. I mean, totally disrespected him. And I gave him this look like, you don't say something back, bro? If you don't say something back. And he was just like, you know, that's just how she is. Bro, this beta male stuff gotta stop in 2026. This beta male stuff got to stop. We got to stop letting these women disrespect us in 2026. This beta male syndrome, of men want to be led by uninformed, disrespectful, unappreciative women, this shit has to stop today. I don't care if this video get 1 view. This shit has to stop. And it's stopping today, y'all. So I went over to the brother. And I said, bro, you ain't got to take this. He said, oh, man, I'm all right. I'm all right, man. I said, bro, you ain't got to take this, bro. You ain't got to take this. She looking at me like, what is she talking? I said, bro, you ain't got to take this. You ain't got to take this, bro. I don't care what she doing for you, bro. I don't care what you doing. I don't care what she doing for you. You ain't got to take this, bro. And he hit that. I could tell he was just a beta male, you know. And I'm an alpha male, but I'm a laid back alpha. I'm a very laid back alpha male. Just like that. I'm laid back. I'm a laid back alpha male. I'm going to always observe before I speak. My family, my brothers, and my cousins, they're very, no, stop, right? You know, they're very boisterous. But I'm gonna give you a chance to speak, but then I'm going to break you down. But y'all gotta, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. If I don't care how beautiful a woman is, I don't care how good she taking care of you sexually. I don't care how much money she got. I'm gonna tell you, I've never been attracted to women with money. Because they feel like they could just run over you. You know, very, very few women in the African American community are humble when they have money. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say I always dealt with women with low standards or low self-esteem or nothing like that. But when you deal with women with money, it's very hard to communicate with them, and it's extremely hard to get them on the same page with you. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all grow together. You know. Every once in a while you'll meet one that'll kind of be submissive, but most African American women, white women too, because I've known some white women, although I've never been attracted to white women per se, but I still think it's a lot of beautiful white women out there. And I've come across some white women with money, but I've never had a desire in my heart to be with a white woman. But that's not to say y'all not beautiful and y'all tight and all that. But I never had a lust for a white woman. I might look at one, but I ain't never really had a desire to be with a white woman. But beside the point, women think that they can control y'all for money. Men too. Men kind of the same way. But women turn into some evil ass creatures, bro. Some evil ass creatures. And they just keep disrespecting, and they get disrespectful with their men. And let me tell you, when women get disrespectful, you need to check them immediately. You need to check them immediately. Because you keep letting that shit linger, they're going to think they can talk to you like that. And that goes for people in general. You know what I mean? That's not just women, but especially women. You know? So this beta male syndrome, this shit has to stop, y'all. these women, you know, rich or poor, don't let these women talk to you like that, bro. I'd rather you just stay single and just not deal with it. I'd rather be with an ugly woman who respects me than a rich woman with the baddest body in the world who's disrespectful. But most of y'all settling for these bad chicks with money who just disrespectful and don't value your presence. And I could tell she's the type of woman she had a Louis Vuitton purse, big eyelashes, big long hair extensions, whole bunch of makeup, Chanel boots, you know, typical city fly girl shit, you know. And I looked at the dude, I'm like, this dude gotta be with her for money. You know, this dude gotta be with her for money. You know, she had a nice little Escalade outside. I saw them when they pulled up, you know, because I got a nice truck too. I got a nice Ram, triple black, night edition, 25. And she kind of looked at me and I looked at her when we kind of came in. And the dude, he kind of put his head down. But this beta male shit, man, this shit has to stop, bro. This beta male shit has to stop, man. Don't be with these fucking women who's disrespectful, bro, in 2026. If she don't respect you, you gotta leave, man. Believe me, it'll be the best thing you ever did. You know, and a lot of black men don't know how to be alphas. Because you've been a beta so long, it's natural to you. I'm going to tell you where it starts at. When you feel some type of way, you check that shit immediately. You check that shit immediately. I don't care where you at. You check that shit immediately. If you at home, you in public or whatever, you check that shit immediately. You shut that shit down at the root. And she gonna challenge you. She gonna say, what? You don't do nothing. You come right back at her. Say, no, we're not functioning like that. And if she can't respect you, then your ass need to leave. And if you stay, you a man that sit down when you pee. Because no real man will trade respect for money. I'd rather be a homeless on the street and be respected than a rich man, than be with a rich woman in a mansion and be disrespected every day. Y'all ain't hearing me. But see, and if you say you rather be with that rich woman to respect you, that's why you a beta. I never worry about money. I've been broke before. I looked at my account and it had negative dollars. I didn't always wear Cartiers, drive a nice truck, eat filet mignon all the time. But being an alpha male starts with your mentality. It's like, what is that? What did you say? What? How much is it? What is it? Hey. Never trade respect for money. Because respect gonna always weigh more than money. Especially from a woman. This untouchable city. I love you with the strength of Christ.